Good morning, good morning. It is Friday, October 19th, 2018. You're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. I'm Dustin Staples with your forecast analysis and host here at Radio Free Radford. While you're at it, go ahead and like us on Facebook at Radio Free Radford. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Free Raddy and on Instagram at Radio Free Radford. And also for weather information, head over to RU Weather 1 on Instagram and Twitter. All right, most of you this morning, some of you woke up early this morning like I did. It was cold, it was foggy, it was frosty. We had it all out there today, and thankfully the sun is out there, and it's going to be a beautiful day for Family Weekend happening very soon, and that's the good news because we need to see some nice weather for today. We'll get it to forecast high right around the 7 degrees today, and the winds will remain on the light and variable side with a low of 53. We'll be seeing the potential for a few rain showers later this evening, and that's good news because that will be nice to get some dry weather coming in our area. We can dry out for sure, and the winds will be out of the south-southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a little bit of breeze will be kicking up from time to time. And that's because, all part of the winds shifting out of the direction. Goodness, I'm going to get my train of thought here this morning. Apologize about that. Someone was texting me and I was trying to take care of that. Okay, so moving on, we'll continue to see that come into play this afternoon. Alrighty, moving on to Family Weekend. Most of you are wanting to know how the weekend for the rest of that's going to be shaping up to be. Well, tomorrow we're going to see the morning chances of showers depart, and that will be giving us a high of near 59 tomorrow, and partly to mostly sunny skies. Lows will fall in the mid-30s both Saturday and Sunday night. 40s forecast for Sunday. So a cold, blustery days ahead. Wind chills could be remaining in the 20s and 30s for part of the morning, as winds will be out of the north about 20 miles an hour at the gusts or so, and cold start to our day on Monday, but we'll quickly warm up to the 60s in the afternoon. So those of you who are requesting for winter to get here in a hurry, I don't know why you would do that. No, I'm just kidding. But it's, transition season as we go from one season to another, and that's all part of, climate and the development of it changing with it. So anyway, that's what that's all about. And anyway, more sunshine will continue the first half of next week, and we'll see more cloud cover take apart over the area as we head towards that general direction. Now, Family Weekend, there are so many events happening around here. If you have stepped out around the Russell Hall, don't forget today at 1:45, they'll be revealing a news monumental something along the other. And that's right there in front of Russell Hall, right just past the fountain as you're heading towards that 5-way circle. And or is it a 6-way? I don't know. Like a 4 or 5-way stop, something around that. Anyway, that's coming to play at 1:45. If you have family coming up here that are going to be doing tours, they'll be taking place at 2 today, and you can meet over at Russell Hall for those. And a lot of good things as well. President Hemphill will be giving a speech at 10:30 this morning out in the Preston Auditorium. You can head over there from 10:30 to 12 today, and that's good news to see there. Also, let's see what else is going on. We'll have the dance festivals taking place. There's also a fashion show going on tomorrow. The Lamary Project, I think I said that right. Hope I did. If not, close enough to it. That's taking place tomorrow. The Fall Fashion Show as well tomorrow. And the dance festival actually started last night, and I'll go through on tomorrow, so that's coming into play. Those all you have to pay for those events. The times are 7:30 today, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Fall Fashion Show will begin at 4 on tomorrow, 2, and the Rust, Carey, Zabai, and Reflecting Historia will begin as well tomorrow at going through December the 9th. Those are free admissions, and that is located at the Covington Center Art Museum. And so good things taking place. Last night I went to a wonderful jazz ensemble over there at the Covington Performing Arts. It's not that I did not mean to miss it out. there is just so much that goes on here at this campus, and obviously you can understand that this is such a, everything is right next to each other. Great things take place, and just an amazement to see how much the campus is always going nonstop, and that's what you probably want on a college campus. Obviously, focus on your academics. This is midterm season right now. We're getting ready to approach that half-term point where we're going to be starting our finals very soon. And some of the professors have already started to put the assignments out early so they can go ahead and get you helped and prepare for that. And that's good news because that, you can get ready for what you need to do, and you have a mindset of how you're going to do what you're doing too. And obviously with that said, enjoy your time while you're having fun, but also focus on your academics too. Alrighty, moving on back to Family Weekend. It is also Alumni Weekend on top of that, so we want to welcome back all of the alumni that are recent graduates of Radford University. So be sure to stop by and maybe talk to freshmen out there listening to this morning if you're up early, and but obviously our higher upperclassmen, right? If you run into an alumni, tell them that you will soon be one, especially the seniors out there. You're counting your months away. Very soon you'll be counting your days. But anyway, just welcome them back here to Radford. Make sure that you're in a comfortable feel too. And also that comes to a close on Sunday. Also taking place this weekend, there's also other off-campus events taking place. So, it's so much to do around here. The party never stops. Or, excuse me, I should say, that's also a key thing. But it seems like it's the campus that never sleeps, I should say. Because there's always something going on. Obviously, you do have your quiet hours. So, those do take into factor if you got to think about it with that. Let's see, there's any sports game. There's actually a volleyball game tomorrow that we'll be playing it's at 4 p.m. They're playing against Winthrop. I hope I said that correctly. That's at 4 p.m. There will be a tailgating taking place at 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. tomorrow, or 3 p.m. One of those times frame. You can catch those signs all through the campus. I know there's 2 right here in front of the Muse building, and there's several down towards the Dalton area. You can go check out those games. There's a soccer game, I believe. Yep. And so that game is at 3 p.m. And then we'll start our Big South tournament coming up on November. So best of luck to all of our athletic teams taking part this fall. And I wish you the best in all of your scoring and goals and pointers and everything of that. And speaking of which, coming up today, there will not be the Ryan's Report on today. He'll be back with you next week, I'm hoping. And for those of you who have not listened to it, you need to go ahead and listen to some awesome sports talk. Tristan Blake Rhines and his co-host Nicholas Penninger, my goodness, they get right to the nitty-gritty about the NFL. And boy, it is an NFL season, all right, for sure. And they also talk about other sports involved in that too. But anyway, he's normally Tristan Blake Rhines and Nicholas Penninger from 2 to 3 on RadioFreeRadford.com every Friday. He'll be back with you next week, and that's good news to report to you. And we're very excited I'm sorry, he will not be here next week either. Wow. They'll be back with you the following Friday in November. That is the 2nd of November. So anyway, he will be gone 2 weeks in a row, but be sure to head over to the Facebook page and like it, and subscribe to his YouTube channel, Tristan Blake Rhines. He could use your support. And so if you like the sports, athletic, I try to listen to it every Friday as much as I can. And my goodness, he goes right into detail with it, and that's something he really wants. He's passionate about. And I wish you the best, buddy, as we'll miss you later when graduation comes. But in the meantime, try to catch him back here on November the 2nd. That's 2 Fridays from today. He'll be back with you in studio. Hopefully Nicholas Penninger will join him too. Also, later on the show today, we'll also have Keaton Alderman from 3 to 4, Summer Speech from 4:30 to 5. I believe there was another show that goes on today. And, listen, folks, I've been saying it all this week, and I say it every day. And, if you're interested in joining the Radio Free Radford team, and, I think it's actually working. Our team is expanding a lot, and that's good news. And we're very glad that you all have the passion of coming on the air every day, on a daily basis, or once a day, or whatever. You come on here once a week or whatever, and kind of give your voice over the air. And now I'm with you about every day. It used to be just every other Thursday now, but now I'm with you every day finally, as I was able to make some schedule arrangements in mine. And so that, hopefully we'll have guests next week. I'm working on getting some lined up for you. We're trying to feature 2 more media departments. So we'll have Beehive and WIM hopefully coming on here very shortly in the future to come, and they will be giving you some inside information about joining their organization and how you can get involved with them. And that's such a great thing to see. Yesterday we had on the show, we had Daniel Meany, who was also part of Rock TV. I discussed comic fiction novelties type of that sort. You can check it out on Dustin Staples. That's me. You're hearing on my YouTube channel, and all the great hits from there. And if you can catch all the latest interviews on there, and also on the Radio Free Radford Facebook page. Be sure to like them, follow us, so you can get your notifications. I know on the setting you can get it to where it could just be a default or see first. Go ahead and do the see first, and if you like to do that, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and we've got those wonderful memes back. Everybody loves the memes during the school year, and then you can check those out. Some of them are kind of hysterical, and others are just there to get your attention and stuff like that. So anyway, that's the way that rails out. And also, today is obviously National Every Day, something that for sure. It is National Mammogram Day. So if you need it, women out there with the breast cancer awareness, get your mammogram done. It's always a good thing to get that. And it's also National New Friends Day. So if you have not made a new friend, maybe this week or this semester maybe, or even today, go out there and make you a new friend. And coming up tomorrow, it's International Sloth Day and National Day on Writing. So acting like a sloth, they run so slow. But we don't want you to be that tomorrow. It's going to be a fun weekend here at Radford, Alumni Weekend, Family Weekend. We want you to be outdoors, taking advantage of this nice weather, and just taking all of what you can and putting it into a good use out there too. All right, I think have pretty much exceeded my time limit this morning for you, but we appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you listening each and every morning now from 10 to 10:15. Sometimes we got a little overtime depending on who's on and what we're talking about, but we want you to make it a great weekend. Like we've done reiterated, there's so much going on. If I had the opportunity, I think I'd be here all day telling you what's going on. But in the meantime, listen to RadioFreeRadford.com over the weekend for some great hits, and also to this today, as we'll have our daily shows taken apart here on the web and on Facebook. You can check us there, like us, follow us, and hashtag us. Follow RUWeather1 on Instagram, Twitter, and you can catch all the latest hits on RadioFreeRadford.com.